Right, here we go. Another Akora booster box. Sorry, it's already opened here. It got a bit we battered in the move and got opened. A Jinsoku box topper there, and a Moku box topper. I think one of these is from the other box I got. I think, like I say, it all got a bit messed up, unfortunately, but the packs are still sealed, which is the main thing. As always, everyone wondering about the gloves. Quick note here: the gloves are just really because of the way it looks on camera. I get a lot of sweatiness because of an anxiety disorder. Sweaty hands is probably my biggest symptom, the worst symptom. So, you get a lot of smudging on the cards. So, wear cards written mostly for the quality of the video rather than for any protection of the cards or anything. A lot of these aren't very valuable. I'm going to open a lot of these. We've had one big set. We've done one big box of these before. We've got some nice looking cards. A lot of dragons in these. I'm hoping for some more good stuff. As always, I'm not going to read out every single card because we'll be here. It'd be quite hard, to keep talking constantly over every single card. We do that in the shorts. No one's that interested in some of these common cards that we get 7, 8, 9 times a video. But we'll have a look at the mostly interested in the shinies. I like to do the whole box opening so everyone can see kind of it is legitimate. Sometimes in the shorts you don't really get to see everything. There's a powerful move, 1100, another one, 1100 as well. Do we get a shiny in this one? I think it's about 1 in 3 in my experience. That one I like, Rosohane with the dragon. Well, there we go, shiny Value of a Damned. Nice. I don't know about the game itself, playing it or anything. Didn't really know anything about this set until recently when I picked up 3 boxes of the cards. They were just cheap, to be honest, and I thought, well, they're cheap, they look good, with dragons on the front. I want dragons, I like dragons, so let's have some dragon cards and see what's in there. And that's quite cool. Now I want to sort of try and complete the set, even if it's I have to open 100 boxes. So we'll keep doing some more of these. Anything good in this one? There's 36 packs per box, so you get quite a lot of shots at something good. Not that time. I've cut out the bits where we go around, where we go around and get another pack, because what I do is I take the cards and I put any shinies in that in sleeves, so they're safe, and then I get the next pack. So I cut all that out because otherwise it'll be about a 40-minute video. There's a lot of nothing in there. As it is, I kind of considered speeding them up a bit, all these cards, but I quite like the pace of it. That's quite good. And if anyone wants to skip, I've left a link to where just the Holos are at the end if anyone just wants to see those. So there's an option there if you'd rather go with that. Let's see, what do we get this time? Come on, something good. Arrange those there. These albums in the background are really old. I've had them since I couldn't even tell you when, to be honest. They've got all my kind of non-rare Pokemon cards in them. Well, they did have. Got them all in top loaders now in a top loader folder. Those ones look nice. They're really good in the shiny. We've had the shiny ones of them before. Now one, dragon on the front. It's a really cool looking dragon. Let's hope we get one of those in the pack. Come on, good stuff. Oh, looks like there's a shiny there at the back. Moku's a cute one. Have any who collect these as well? Let me know what your favourite cards are. I always like hearing about other people's experience of it. For me, collecting's... Oh, we've got that one again. Oh, we've got a bit of a spoiler there. The Jinro Kazoo card, which is like a full art. We had that one before in the last box. It was really nice. So I like that one. Put that away in the folder. But yeah, I like to hear what people's sort of favourite cards are and stuff. I think it's very much it's got a bit... I don't want to, be too much my opinions on stuff. I don't think anyone really cares, but I feel like collecting cards and that and collecting stuff has got a bit too commercial, too much focus on what's valuable, what's not. I like to hear what people like. What's your favourite cards? What cards look good? What ones are good to play with if you play the game? Because I think that I like a simpler time for me. It's very nostalgic when I was a kid collecting Pokemon cards and kind of, we'd trade them at school. We didn't really care what was valuable. It used to be, we used to think that the number was the rarity. So when it was the base set, Alakazam was the best card because it was number one. I always liked Charizard, of course, Dragon type. So it was quite funny how we did that. Power of Mind. Akora is a nice little card. Keep Baby Dragon. I think there might be other sets from this as well. Other horror sets, which I might look into at some point. I mostly just go by what I can reasonably get hold of. Supplies are quite limited in the UK on a lot of stuff. We're quite low on the bottom, low down on the list of places to get things, or at least it feels that way. A lot of stuff's always sold out or very high priced. I'm not paying massive premium prices for stuff. These and MetaZoo particularly seem to be very cheap, very easily accessible. So, some of the earlier sets anyway. Anything good? Oh, a Spirit Token Veil. Nice. That one can go in the collection. Quite a nice little collection of these now. I'm going to make up a folder. At the moment, they're all just in top loaders in a box. I've got like a big box of storage box for cards, and all my sort of these, the MetaZoo, the Yu-Gi-Oh, and that are in top loaders, just in those. Just some of the best cards in a top loader folder now. From each set, some of my favourite cards, because I've only got one big top loader folder at the moment. Pick up some more. Nice relic shard, not shiny. That one's another one that looks really nice and shiny. All the relic shards look really good when they're shiny because they really are colourful. Come on, pack. Sometimes I just don't want to open. There we go. Kubikai again. Ooh, broken ice. There we go, another shiny one. What I want is the full art Awoken Dragon. I think there's one. I might be mistaken, but I'm sure someone told me that there was a Awoken Dragon like full art. That'd be really cool because that looks really nice. That card. It's a little bit stiffer to open than some packs. Pokemon seem to be the worst. Really a pain to get in them. Do scissors half the time on those. MetaZoo don't seem too bad. These are pretty good. I've opened some Vanguard ones when I went. Oh, Razoo, I like that one. Nice. Wounded Wings, a bit sad. Not today. Another Dragon Shield. The vaccine. Enough. Not shiny. That's all we want, really. For the most part, I don't think there's any point in worrying about other cards, just shinies. We get a lot of each of the other ones. This one really don't want to open, does it? There we go. It's because I said it wasn't too bad. There we go. It looks a bit rougher on camera, I think, than it actually is in real life, so it's not too bad. Vaccine, Uniburu. One shiny. I can sense the shiny in this one. Yep, you can see it at the top there. Just get a little bit of a look. Just tease. I think that might be a relic shard. He's powerful. Looks like a grass relic shard. Nature relic shard. Yep, there we are. So you can see what I mean about those. All over effects, very big. Jetted shield. and a hip. Another one. Getting through them nicely. I should do a shout out as well to the music. I forgot to do it earlier. I'm actually using trying something different today. This is YouTube's music. You don't really have to shout them out. You don't need to attribute it, but it's a song I got from the YouTube audio library. I thought I'd give it a go, see how it works out. Let me know what you think. Or we should go back to the Next Movement's music. They're really good. I've done the music for them for some of the other boxes, so I thought, we've got this library of music that's free to use. We might as well give it a go. And then we go again. Definitely want to finish the set one day of these. Shimo. Ooh, Moku Hane. That's nice, a dragon. Nature dragon. Very shiny. A little bit less of effects than the big cards. Sometimes I think the smaller effects not too bad. Yeah, I think sometimes the big cards with a lot of shininess on them are a bit over the top. In please, more packs. Bingo. We have got a lot of them now. Really, we are just looking for the big ones, full art sort of cards. For the most part, but we might have a few others we haven't got yet. Oh, Kuzu. One, that's dragon on the front. You can see why these were appealing to me when I first saw them. I was like, "Oh, how can we not?" I think they were pretty cheap, so I think we paid about £25 or something a booster box. I think that was like 75p a pack or something, even less than that. Eventually, so for a bit of fun, let's see what we get. You really can't say no to it. I don't think the cards have any particular worth. But, for that price, it's who cares really? What else can you buy for that money? Ooh, Electric Ruins. Nice. That one's a bit less intense on the shininess. Oh, Yogi. Another Relic Shard. Yeah, I think these and Next Summon are both pretty cheap sets. The Pokemon's more expensive, particularly now. Even the Japanese cards have kind of gone up in price quite a bit. I was opening Ruler of the Black Flame, about £45 a set. Now they're about £75 a box because everything just seems to have gone up quite a lot last year or so, 6 months even. So I'm kind of finding other newer stuff to open that's a bit more fun without spending a fortune. No shiny in that one. Don't get me wrong, I've also opened some of the other sets as well. Some of the other stuff that you go on that. But I'm always, I just like collecting cards and opening cards and seeing what sets we get. So if any new sets appeal to me, I'm going to pick them up. I wouldn't have thought Metazoo didn't look overly appealing at first. Now I really like them. Yeah, getting into trying to collect the free sets I can kind of get my hands on. So dragon. Ooh, Divine Offering. There we go, another shiny card. During the collection, thank you. If you want to know what the song is, by the way, I've left a link to it in the description. Not linked to it in the description, but left the name of it in the description if you want to check it out in the YouTube audio library. If you like it, obviously please let me know. If you don't, also let me know. I'll do something else next time. But this was the only one that was really long enough to fit this on its own, without kind of having to loop 5 or 6 or 7 times. I thought we'd give it a shot. It sounded quite nice. It's quite relaxing. So I like, ooh, Yoda Garemu. Nice. Big fellow. Be powerful as well. Oh, that's one I like. Akihiko. I don't pronounce his names, by the way. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I do my best, but I don't pretend to be an expert. Oh, Awoken Dragon. That's the one I want the full art of. I think there is one. If there isn't, please let me know, because I'm hunting for something that doesn't exist. But I'm almost certain. I say someone told me there was. And I've no reason to believe them. I'm trying to avoid looking anything up because I don't really like the spoilers. You know, I don't want to see what the card looks like or anything. But that Awoken Dragon might be my favourite card, my favourite sort of creature in this set. It was really cool. So, kind of my chase card, as it were. So I'll be opening some sets trying to get it. So please, if there isn't one and you know, let me know so I don't open 20 boxes of these and then be like, oh, still don't have it. That's a nice one as well. Okay, honey. Oh, Shiny Glacier Mountain. Thank you very much. Yeah, another one that can go nicely in the collection. I don't know if we had that one before or not. It's hard to remember. What I'll do is I've got one more box of these to do. Then I'll gather them all together and then I might start looking into what we still need. I might actually look them up then because it should be done. It shouldn't be as much of a surprise anymore. There's only one or two that we're not likely to see for a while. We haven't seen them in 3 boxes. Then I might look up and see what we need numbers wise and try and get some. You know, and then we can, before each video, we can sort of go, well, this is what we're hunting for. Let's see if we can get, maybe way on the right there, you could see this space. I could put the ones we're hunting for. Again, we can cross them out. Be quite cool. Oh, Kuzu. Okay, again. A lot of cute monsters in this set. Only a visually appealing set. That's why I went for these. Like I said, I think there might be other Akora sets. I don't know if they're same with the dragons and stuff. The dragons is what really drew me to it. Downpour, we're used to those. Not those though. Hey, another shiny. Citadel's Guard. That one. Relic Shard. Theresa's Overture. Mugu. Oh. He's in trouble. Nothing shiny this time. No. No shiny in that one. Getting through these. Oh, Sleepy Dragon. Yumiesi. And Cookie. There's a Hiko. That one I like. I said that before already. Looks like there's a shiny at the back there as well. Boom, another relic. Ice Relic Shard this time. Bottled Lightning. And another one. Running out now. A few more to go. Hot sauce. Oh, Wolf Cry. Yeah, Rousing Dragon. It's evolving. You drop that in. Luckily all okay. Not that it really matters. They're obviously just like common cards. Probably got 10 of each of these. We'll keep one of each in the top loader though. I'd like to complete the whole set, even with the commons and uncommons and stuff. One of my big regrets, funnily enough, with Pokemon was base set 1. Ooh, Akihiko. Sorry, I know I keep talking about it, but it was the set that got me into trading cards, so it kind of feels relevant. But I had the whole base set one except one trainer card. I even had all the holos and everything. Ooh, Seraph Zera. Nice. Bane. Yeah, I was missing one trainer card. Never completed a set because of one trainer card, you know. So I always try and keep the commons and uncommons. Just because you never know. I must have had it at some point. Like, surely. You didn't get all the other cards without ever getting that one trainer, surely. But yeah. I think it was might have been Full Hill. Funny enough, I had a base set 2 version of the card, but not the base set, so never could finish 100% finish that set. I could obviously buy it now if I wanted to, but all the commons and uncommons I've kind of put away. So even the holos from the vintage settings now. Yeah, so it did teach me a lesson about keeping the commons and uncommons. So I'm hoping I'm boring you guys with my tales of my life. I say, I've had an interesting relationship with cards. For these cards, I collected them for quite a lot when I was like early teens, for a couple of years. Then I stopped for quite a while. Then I got into them again for a year or so and bought quite a few more. And then I kind of stopped for years and years and years. It was only when I was cleaning out, because I was doing videos, funny enough, because I was doing gaming videos, I was kind of setting up an office and I was cleaning out my old space. And I found all the old Pokemon cards. So, what relic shard? Nice. See, full shiny again. Be impressive. Yeah, because I'm having to find all these cards, and it got me into it again. I thought, well, I'll do the videos on them, you know, because it's good for the confidence. Speaking like this doesn't come easy to me, and I do my best. It's why I probably still sound quite mumbly, because I do struggle to kind of speak out, and always wondering, worrying about what I'm saying and stuff. So, but it's good for the confidence to do it more often. And again, I get to share something that I enjoy with other people, which how can that ever be a bad thing, in my opinion? Maybe not everyone will like it. You know, I'm probably not the easiest person to listen to. Probably don't have a great deal of charisma or stuff like that, but I do my best, and if anyone likes it, that's fantastic. If no one does, I do, so that's what matters most, right? So I've been doing this for a long time, hopefully to come. I'm afraid you're stuck with me. Oh, there he is, Jinro Kuzu again, this time not the flight one. We've got a holo regular one of that as well. Oh, Dragon's Retribution, nice. Sword there. A bit of that. Token gesture. Nearly done. Get through all these packets. And clean up the mess that's been left. Oh, there he is again, Sleeping Dragon. I don't know why I keep saying he's. I mean, you know, obviously just know what they are, but it's just, I've always done that. It's just a habit I never really got out of. Oh no, a burned book. Very nice. One. In there we go. That one really didn't want to open, did it? Sheesh. Sometimes I do make little nicks in them before I go. I record just so you guys can see. I don't have to sit there watching me struggle with a pack opening for 10 minutes. Yami Kazoo. Yariken. Ooh. Gyojin Akaraf. Nice. It's not a demon, that one, instead. Dragon. Still pretty cool looking. Not quite a dragon, no. Give me a dragon every time. There you go, so this one I've made a little nick in. They are first edition. I don't know if that really matters with these. Like, it's not like the first edition's got this whole thing, I think, again from Pokemon with the first edition Charizard being such a huge price. For the most part, I don't know if it really makes any huge difference. Anything else? Any shinies to see us? Oh, I'm getting a Kai though. That's cute. Right, this one will be the one. Let's finish off with a nice, big shiny card. Nope. One. Darkness Within. That's creepy. Called lava. That's a strong bottle. Lava proof bottle. Nothing. Yay! Magna Kiko. Nice. You're not a dragon, but we'll take you anyway. You're a dragon though. I'll keep one like that. There's a divine relic shard. Yeah. So these are all our holos we've got. Moku, Jinsoku, Magna Kiko. Saw that one just now. Hyojin Akaraf. The water relic shard. Seraph Zera. Ice relic shard. Glacier Mountain. Kyoda Garemu. Divine Offering. Dragon's Retribution. Electric Ruins. Moku Hane. A Nature Relic Shard. Broken Ice. Spirit Token VL. Citadel's Guard. Quite like this one actually. Zeru's Blade Exiler. I also Elixir there. Valley of the Damned. And the big one. Jinro Akuzu. The big full art with all three of them on it. Very nice card. And there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching those with me. And we'll be back soon with another box.